Butt lift bridge. The butt lift bridge is a bodyweight exercise that targets the glutes and lower back. Here is how to perform it. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground, hip width apart. Place your arms at your sides with your palms facing down. Engage your core and squeeze your glutes to lift your hips off the ground, creating a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold this position for a second, then lower your hips back down to the ground.
1.
Standing leg kickback. The standing leg kickback is a bodyweight exercise that targets the glutes and hamstrings. Here is how to perform it. Stand up straight with your feet shoulder width apart and your hands on your hips. Shift your weight to your left leg and raise your right leg behind you, keeping your knees straight. Squeeze your glutes and lift your right leg as high as you can while keeping your hips level.
1. Workout.
Lower your right leg back down to the starting position and repeat on the other side. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg for 2 to 3 sets. It's important to keep your core engaged throughout the movement to maintain stability and prevent your lower back from arching. Additionally, you can add ankle weights or resistance bands to increase the difficulty of the exercise.
3, 2, 1. Workout.
Standing lunges. Standing lunges are a popular bodyweight exercise that target the legs and glutes. Here is how to perform them. Stand up straight with your feet shoulder width apart. Step forward with your right foot, keeping your torso upright and your core engaged. Lower your body until your right thigh is parallel to the ground and your left knee is hovering above the ground. Push through your right foot to stand back up to the starting position. Repeat on the other side, stepping forward with your left foot. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg for 2 to 3 sets. It's important to keep your front knee in line with your toes and to not let it go over your toes as you lower your body.
3,
you can add resistance
2,
by holding weights
1.
in your hands or by using a barbell across your shoulders.
Start
Inner thigh
workout.
lifts. Inner thigh lifts are a bodyweight exercise that targets the adductor muscles of the inner thigh. Here is how to perform them. Lie on your side with your bottom arm extended out straight to support your head. Bend your bottom leg for stability and keep your top leg straight. Engage your core and lift your top leg up towards the ceiling as high as you can, keeping it straight. Lower your leg back down to the starting position.
3,
Repeat for 10 to
2,
15 repetitions
1.
on each leg for 2 to 3 sets. Squat. Squats are a compound exercise that target the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and core. Here is how to perform a basic bodyweight squat. Stand up straight with your feet shoulder width apart and your toes pointing slightly outward. Engage your core and keep your chest up as you bend your knees and lower your hips back and down as if you are sitting into a chair. Keep your weight on your heels and your knees in line with your toes as you lower your body down as low as you can go. Push through your heels to stand back up to the starting position. Repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets. It's important to keep your back straight and your core engaged throughout the movement to prevent lower back strain. You can add resistance by holding weights in your hands or by using a barbell
3,
across your
2,
shoulders.
1.
Calf raises with stability against. Calf raises are an effective bodyweight exercise that target the calves. Adding stability against a wall or other object can help to increase the difficulty of the exercise. Here is how to perform them. Stand facing a wall or other stable object with your feet hip-width apart. Place your hands on the wall or object for support. Engage your core and lift your heels off the ground as high as you can while keeping your toes on the ground. Hold the top position for a second, then lower your heels back down to the ground. Repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets. It's important to keep your core engaged and your back straight throughout the movement.
3, 2,
You can add resistance
1.
by holding weights in your hands.